Change in school policy has some Frankfort parents upset. Their children could have to walk up to a mile to get to class. Tiffany Dismore attended a school board meeting tonight about the issue. Tiffany, what is the new policy?
Nicole, the community schools of Frankfort enforced a policy this school year that students living within a mile of their school cannot ride the bus to school.
The kids are our number one concern here.
It was a packed room at the community schools of Frankfort school board meeting as parents voiced their opinions about the 1 mile walk zone that took effect last week when school began. The policy states all students living within a mile of their school will not be transported by bus.
It did not have to do with money. It had to do with equity.
Superintendent Les Bivens says the reasoning for the policy is because the number of bus riders would be balanced in the mornings, but in the afternoons it would shift. He says students would ride different buses to get to their daycares, causing some buses to have too many riders. One after another, parents stood up to share their fears with the board.
Frankfort does not have sidewalks available on all of the routes to the schools. We have 40-some registered sex offenders that live within these 1 mile walk zones that these children will have to pass.
Bivens says the city is doing its part to help. They've painted crosswalks and now have more than they've ever had. Parent Kimberly Timmons told the board how her two daughters would have to cross Highway 39 to get to school, where there is a cross guard, or take an alternative route that she believes isn't any safer.
Now that Highway 39 is closed, Alhambra takes a lot of the overflow traffic. I mean, we've got Frito-Lay semis going down there on a consistent basis, heavy-duty trucks, multiple vehicles. It's kind of termed as the racetrack.
Bivens says students don't necessarily have to walk to school. He says there are alternatives.
A carpool is an option. There is a private bus service here in town that could be an option, although they have to pay for that. So there are options to that. They can walk in groups and not walk in individually and have older kids. We're really sorry that kind of situation has occurred, but school corporations cannot be all things to all people either.
Bivens says should the board want to reevaluate the policy, it would take 2 board meetings to make changes. You can find more about this on our website, WLFI.com. Tiffany Dismore, News Channel 18.